China's financial sector has been in serious turmoil recently. Numerous reports point to large-scale salary cuts, layoffs, and even demands for employees to return some of their earlier payments. This situation is causing serious concern among industry workers and economists alike. Xiao Zhao, an employee of the Postal Savings Bank of China, describes the reduction of salaries at his institution from 3,000 to 2,000 yuan. He expresses concern that the new wage restrictions could hit ordinary employees even harder. He says the gap between rich and poor in the industry is growing, and the cost-cutting measures are hitting grassroots workers first. The situation affects not only individual banks but China's entire financial sector. According to the data, 90% of rank-and-file bank employees have seen their salaries cut. 7 major banks have even demanded that employees return some of their previously paid salaries. Annual bonuses are cut in half and various allowances are cancelled. The reasons for this crisis are manifold. The slowdown in bank earnings, narrowing interest margins, and the collapse in the real estate sector have put unprecedented strain on the financial system. Small and medium-sized banks have been particularly vulnerable, with many being forced to merge or close. According to the Chinese government, by the end of 2023, there will be 4,430 banking institutions in the country, 77 fewer than a year earlier. In 1 week alone in June 2024, 40 banks were approved to merge or restructure. Experts note that banks in China have never disappeared at this rate, even in times of the most serious crisis. The situation is complicated by the fact that many small banks were lending to developers and local governments, having been hit by the crisis in the real estate sector. According to some estimates, up to 40% of some banks' loan portfolios may consist of bad loans. Chinese authorities are keen to speed up mergers and acquisitions of small banks, fearing their collapse could undermine social stability. But critics argue that merging troubled banks would only create larger but equally inefficient structures. The cuts have affected not only the banking sector, but also the securities industry. According to annual reports, none of the 51 publicly traded securities companies were able to keep average employee salaries above 1 million yuan. More than half of these companies reported a decline in average salaries in 2023. Professor Yao Yang of Peking University argues that the salary cuts in the financial sector are not a punitive measure, but are aimed at making the industry less attractive and reorienting the economy toward the manufacturing sector. However, many experts see this as a sign of deeper problems in the Chinese economy. Liang Xiaohua of a law firm in California notes that financial risks in China are an accumulation of real economy risks. Problems with local government debt, city investment bonds, and the One Belt, One Road initiative have created huge amounts of bad debt in the financial sector. Finance professor Cheng Chengping of Taiwan emphasizes that despite China's ambitions to become a financial center, the country lacks a sound legal system, high ethical standards, and genuine market mechanisms. Corruption and false reporting are making Chinese companies less and less desirable in global financial markets. In conclusion, the situation in China's financial sector remains tense and uncertain. Large-scale layoffs and restructuring could have long-term consequences not only for workers in the industry, but also for the entire Chinese economy. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel for further updates on developments in the global economy. We wish you financial prosperity and stability in these challenging times.